Alright, moving on, we can give it some more repetitive texture on the model. I must have deleted this part for some reason. It's not good. I can probably just bring them closer to each other anyways. Cause who cares? I don't really need an interior face for that. So BMV, let's move topology. Really? Yeah, BMT actually, move topology. So I guess they're connected over there. So maybe I can mask this, right? Blur the mask. Actually, let's do a grow of the masking. So just to mask all the edges. Alright. Now I can move this guy back in. I can still reserve that seam, right? Just have them touching each other. I think I have made some mistake earlier when I was trying to do these polygroups. It's okay, I can just fix that real quick. Now one of the problems that you will face is like this. When you have done something already and you have subdivided it, especially it's not that easy to deal with those problems anymore. So just be aware of those things. Anyway, sorry about that. I still get some stitching kind of like effect on the edge. Okay, not bad. So let's say I want to have some detail on the model now, some really repetitive textures. To do so, let me actually redo my grouping. So I'm going to group the back together again, and for the rest, I'm going to group them all together too. And that way I can actually create a perfect UV for the stitching. Sorry, for the texturing or repetitive patterns. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Z plugin EV Master, and I'm gonna go for work on clone. Okay, and then I'm gonna use polygroup as the method and unwrap it, and then I'm gonna go for. Oops, it's gonna take a while to do that. Okay, now it's done. I'm gonna do copy UVs. Not gonna bother how it looks like. Copy UVs and go back to the original one, right? And I'm gonna do paste UV. Right. That's gonna paste the UV back, and I should have UV now. Let's change the material back to. For some reason, it doesn't really. It does its material copying, and also somehow polypen it, which is weird. So turn that out too. Anyway, so now we have this model back with a proper UV now. And I'll go ahead and look for the surface and turn on noise. And then check on the alpha and load an image. You can download an image like that from Google or things like that. I'm going to turn that method to UV instead of 3D. And I'm going to change the noise, the mix-based noise to 0. And then I'm also gonna make these strings something stronger so we can look at it. And because it's UV based, we don't have much stretching problem, and that's why I want a UV at the first place. I can change the scale of the alpha to make it bigger or smaller, right? And hit OK to, accept that. And now you can see we have this repetitive pattern applied on the geometry. That's gonna bring more life to the model, right? Okay, cool. So you can keep it like this for now, because to really capture those information, you probably need to, crank up the resolution a lot more higher. And this stage can also be done in Subspinner. You can actually just use this as a preview, and when you're actually texturing it, that's when you do this. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep the noise on for now, and I'm happy with this. Okay. Cool. So that's gonna be it for this tutorial. Just a very simple introduction on how to create this repetitive pattern on the model. And in the next one, we're gonna move on to other garments. So see you next time.